good dirt.
Lots of worms in there for you.
I don't need worms. Good morning. Happy Monday in our house. Hello, everybody. I've been working and working for the past couple hours, and I'm stiff, and I gotta get up. So today is Monday, and it's a happy Monday. I'm reporting to you from my little office here. It's a little messy. I'm having my house cleaned today, so she needs to clean in here. So I'm gonna move my body. I just saw that I made 2 Etsy sales, so I have to go downstairs to my other desk where my Etsy stuff is. I'm having like a really bad sinus headache, so I took a lot of medication and it's helping. But it's been kind of like a weird day with the allergies. I'm like, I think I have to put my air conditioner in here because I can't breathe. I never had this problem before. You guys have allergies when the spring comes? Anybody? Like, sometimes I think I'm going crazy. Anyways, just plugging my things in here and into my, oh, what did I do? Turn that back on. I've got air purifiers and they're not helping. So anyhow, everything's fine. It's good. It's very good. I was working on details for next weekend, and that's graduation. This morning I felt like anxious. I didn't feel good. I think it's just because 3 days in a row of not having a break from all the moving and being on my feet. But I have to take the dogs out. Anyways, so I'm gonna go downstairs and switch desks. I had a very good weekend with Daniel. We didn't do much. We just kind of hung around. We went shopping the other day to Best Buy and Lowe's, but we didn't buy anything, but we just went out and looked at things. But Daniel got fussy at Lowe's, so I had to get him home that day. Sunday we just chilled. We went outside. We did activities here. We planted some seeds. That was fun. We made little lavender seeds. So sometimes I have to manage it at a level that's accessible or easy for me because I have very, very bad fibromyalgia on top of everything, and I never know what part of my body is going to be killing me. This weekend it was my left elbow all the way down to my wrist. I don't know why or if that's because of that, but yeah, so I find activities that minimize the use of my left arm this weekend. So Daniel and I, we watch some TV, we go outside, we do things, he gets a shower, gets all his, spa treatments and things that are nice, his nails and toes, and and we talk and we laugh and listen to music, and I try to keep him engaged in different things. And sometimes it does get boring because I'm not just the caregiver, I'm also taking care of the house and the dogs and all the other stuff. Plus we've got added stress pounding us because of my very, very sick father-in-law. So yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot. And I'm still trying to work out details for the dogs for the weekend. I have some plan B, people who might be around, but I wanted to get things set up so that it would be taken care of. Yeah, it's a lot. But it's very exciting. It's a good time. It's going to be a good time. What a mess. I have to get in this closet because my air conditioners are on that side, on the bottom, but I got to move everything out, and I have to redo that. That thing is, look at that, full of stuff. I have stuff everywhere. Okay, dog, watch out. My friends, my little darling. You're so good. You've been so quiet. You've been so good. Yeah, you're so good. You're feeling better. Say, everybody, I've been feeling better. I'm not coughing and I'm not limping. And then Holly's over there. Little Miss Perfect all the time, except for when she poops on the floor. You know, sometimes she just can't wait to go outside. Right? But we're going to work on it. Right, Henry? Right. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday evening. It is 7 o'clock on Tuesday. And today was interesting. We took Daniel to Yale Smilo Hematology, the Smilo Cancer Center. Over the course of maybe the past few years, Daniel's blood work has not been normal in the area of his red blood cells, like his hematocrit, his red blood cells, and some other factors were always like way above normal. And recently, especially since he's switched over to adult care, you know, I began like really studying the blood work and kind of drawing a trend. I'm like, is it me? Because I don't really understand if it's above the level, like at what point is a doctor concerned or whatever. But because there was a trend, Daniel's primary care, after I asked her about it, she submitted some kind of a thing to the, I don't really know how the conversation started, but they wanted to look at Daniel's blood again. So it wasn't like an urgency thing, but he went today, had some blood work, and it was so hard to draw blood from Daniel. There was like, at one point, 4 different Yale nurses in there, and then they almost had to call in a doctor and specialists, and then finally, after several tries, they found a vein that could help. So the results are coming in. I don't know what additional tests she requested. She did do a regular CBC panel, and again, his hematocrit levels are over the normal, and you know, so I start reading about it, and there's like a lot of different things that can attribute to that. But the one thing they are looking at with Daniel is how he sleeps, because if you have sleep apnea, you can kind of cause your body to do this. It's just really interesting because like today his face was really flushed, and I was reading that if your hematocrits are really high, you can have like a flushed face. So some of his dizziness, sleeping in the chair, strange behaviors could be attributed to something else that's going on. Essentially, as you can tell, I'm not really sure. I'm not an expert. If there was areas that she's concerned about, she's going to contact me. She being the hematologist, the doctor, nice doctor, young, very concerned. And yeah, I've had some really good experiences with Yale doctors lately, just really being, you know, despite the insane amount of work these people have and the high patient load they have, they still treat you with the utmost respect and dignity and time. And I always appreciate that when they like talk to you. And anyway, everybody was super nice, and poor Daniel had to get, I think he got 6 sticks, you know, blood sticks. Each nurse can only try twice. I guess they have like a rule. So they were using the little butterflies, and they were being very good with him, and he was such a trooper. But we were just like, we just want to get this blood because it's so hard to go anywhere else. And you know, they have the tools and the little ultrasoundy machines and all kinds of things to find the veins. And Daniel's veins are just really tricky. Anyway, the good news is they finally found one. Everything worked out. He was loving the attention. He was all smiles with all the nurse ladies all around him, giving him schmoozies, or what's the right word? Giving him all the attention. And he's really tired though, because he's wiped out. So I don't really know if it's something to worry about or not worry about, you know. It's kind of like with the cyst in his brain, you know. I was like, I don't know what that means. Could be nothing, could be something. When you look anything up, it tells you something, or nothing, or something, or worse, right? But anyhow, that's what we were doing today. We went to Yale, and we had to be there this morning at 9:30, so we were there for a couple hours. Yale, not in New Haven, we were in Trumbull. They have an outpatient cancer facility there and downtown. And it's not because we suspect cancer necessarily, it's just that the best blood doctors are there. God, I hope not. But anyway, I don't know what else to say about that other than we're waiting for more results to come in. Then I came home, and today was the day I had my new fridge delivered. And if I look tired, it's because I feel really tired. Woke up tired. I was a little late for the appointment. I was just like, I don't know, I was just feeling a little overwhelmed. But I knew the fridge was supposed to come, but the Best Buy thing said it was supposed to come late in the afternoon, like between 1:30 and 3:30, but here they show up a little before 12, and I was like, I'm not ready. So I had to get the old fridge out, clean the back area behind it. I found out that I do have a plug. I was afraid that the fridge was hardwired like the stove and the other things were, but it wasn't. It's just that they dropped the plug through the floor. Previous people, here's the new fridge. But they dropped the plug through the floor, and there's like an outlet in between the floor here and the ceiling underneath, which is a drop ceiling, so you can access it. But they're inside there, they have it all wired in. That's like a plug unit there just for the fridge, so they didn't have to hardwire it. Eventually, all of the electrical stuff in this house has to be upgraded. Like if we remodel the kitchen, yeah, it needs a real overhaul. All my electricity stuff in this house is, you know, circa 1978, so codes were different then. But anyway, we got the new fridge in. But when the guys were coming down my driveway in their big truck, they backed down the driveway, and they backed right through not the electrical lines, because those are higher, but we have like 3 or 4 cables, you know, like for your cable TV that go out to the power lines, and there's only one of them that goes to our current Spectrum, you know, cable. The other ones are just old they just never take them down, they leave them up there, I guess. But regardless, they backed into those wires, got caught on the truck was really big, and he snapped them all right off the house. And I was outside when it happened. I was just moving the van, got out of the van, saw the truck coming down the driveway, and all of a sudden I heard, stop, guys. All of a sudden, Henry. Someone's taking a walk. All of a sudden I heard ping, 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 and these wires are flying across the driveway. So you can see them out there. They're on the driveway. See, right out there. I think you can see them. Anyway, and then the one that didn't come off is hanging about, I don't know, where is it? I can't see it. Oh, it's low. It's just a couple feet off the driveway. Anyway, can't see it now. I'll show you later when I'm outside. So John took video and pictures, and he put a complaint into Best Buy because they didn't even really look. They just like backed down, and the guy was like, the wires are supposed to be 14 feet tall. It's not my fault. And I'm like, well, you didn't even look. You didn't you feel the resistance? I mean, there's like 4 wires there, you know. Whatever. But the cable still worked. The Wi-Fi was on, so our power didn't get affected. I called Spectrum. They're gonna come fix it tomorrow. So that was my day today. You know, still trying to get everything ready for graduation weekend. Thomas's graduation is Saturday at 10 a.m. in the morning. I scheduled, I made a reservation for all of us to have dinner, and I just hope everything's going to work out, because we're going to be in downtown Boston, staying at the Sheraton, staying in a hotel, you know. Everything's going to be good. I just hope that I could park my van. Like, I worry about everything, that Daniel will make it through the ceremony without, you know, having a meltdown. And honestly, the most important part of the ceremony for me is when, like, Thomas walks the stage, you know. So if Daniel wants to cry during, like, something else, that's okay. But it's going to be me and John and Thomas, obviously. My dad's coming, and Danielle and Sarah. Sarah's flying in from California. Ah, yay! She's flying into Logan. She's coming in on Thursday instead of... So she's got a hotel Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then she's flying home Sunday night. Sometimes I just... It's like a lot. And I don't have any peace when I feel like I'm overwhelmed. But that's all right. I find a way to get to my peace. Anyways, right now John's at the hospital visiting his dad. I didn't want to go over tonight because our Tuesday nurse leaves at 6, and it would have been too stressful to be rushed for time. So I just made some fish and quinoa. This is just white tilapia, some red and regular quinoa, healthy grains, and some sauteed sugar snap peas, because we have been trying to eat healthier. It's all part of self-care. It helps my fibro. And today I was like, no sugar. So far so good. I mean, like processed sugar, you know. Guys, life could be pretty darn awesome. What are you singing about? What are you singing about? There's nobody there. Sometimes Henry just like randomly starts going, oh, woo, woo. I don't know why. There's nobody there, just me. All right, I'm gonna enjoy my dinner by myself here. Whee. Today's a good day. It's Thursday, and the people from the shed place are coming to get the land ready for the shed that will be delivered after this is done. Not sure what day, but John's very excited. We're gonna have a shed. He wanted one for the whole 20 years we've been living here, and then some. So I'm walking out with John because he wants to show me the land.
Foot wider on either side. Foot wider through here, foot wider this way, etc. around.
And he thinks that's okay?
Yep, this will be perfect. I'll move these out of the way for me. These things are heavier than hell. These aren't so bad.
This is a big deal for us. Where's the bunker?
See, the track is rubber,
Yeah.
so it doesn't dig up like you would think, like a bulldozer.
Look at all that good dirt.
Got the worms in there for you.
I don't need worms.
That's what I thought it was going to be back there.
Hi, can you do the rest of our yard? You know? We just read. Travel. All right. Yeah. We're on a road trip.
In our favorite rocket ship.
Me and John and Daniel. And we're gonna stop in about a half hour and pick up my dad. And then head to Boston, where we're gonna stay to see Thomas graduate tomorrow. Today is Friday, May 12th. Thomas is graduating in the morning on the 13th, so good times. The doggies are being taken care of, the cat, and we're just going to be there 2 nights. Sarah's already there. She flew in yesterday, so we're very excited. And Daniel's just relaxing, enjoying his ride. Let's go find the family, the family. Dee. We're at the Sheridan. This is my dad's room. You have your room key, right?
What's that?
You have your room key? Because I couldn't find mine.
You never listen to a word I say, do you?
No.
I said I'll be the keeper of the room keys.
Okay.
I'm glad that worked out then.
Okay, open the door.
I don't have my purse, but I have my...
At the right little time stand.
These are not exactly wheelchair-friendly rooms. Almost, but not quite. Good job, John. Good job. Good job, Daniel. Good job.
Had a scrape in that door. Yes.
And say hi.
Hello.
Here we go. We're going out to eat. What do you think?